Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa. We just declared the war on Hobyo and Mombasa and Kilwa, and they brought in Malindi too, so we're going to be fighting quite a few of those guys. We're going to try to just walk into here and knock Hobyo out of the war immediately. Hopefully. We have a growth of the administration though. As the state and its bureaucracy grow, there is an ever-growing need of people to oversee and administrate various lands and functions. The nobility have traditionally been more associated with military services to the state, but have increasingly made it clear that they still expect to be first in line when government offices are being handed out. The burghers, on the other hand, claim that the nobility considers such appointments as mere rewards and will use them only to enrich themselves. Instead, the burghers argue we should appoint men out of individual merit. The unexpected death of a trusted secretary has left a vacant position to be filled at the center of this conflict, with the burghers supporting one candidate and the nobility expecting us to pick another. While both candidates are talented men, this has to be a political decision. With great pedigree come great abilities. We get a noble counselor, diplomatic relations +1. That would be useful. Or we can get global trade power, and this would make the nobility happy, and this would make the burghers happy. Nobody's really in the danger zone for influence, although this would put the nobility in the danger zone, theoretically. This would last for 10 years, or we could turn to the clergy, monthly autonomy change, minus 0.03. It's not too bad. I think we go for the nobility, though. The diplomatic reputation, or diplomatic relations even, is super nice, because then we essentially gain an extra diplomatic power every month. So we go ahead and do that. Now we try to find where Hobyo's army is. These guys can walk over here. We want these guys to stay close, actually, until we see the army, which may be here in their capital. It is not. Okay, so we just go siege that. These guys can come back this way. We don't want them to link up too much. Knocking Hobyo out of this war early would be great. So we'll go ahead and march these guys down, since their goal is in fact to fight. Hobyo's armies are not in fact in Hobyo. This is the only war they're in. So where are they? Well, there they are. Okay, we'll see about chasing them into Iwaso Nagiro here. And there's another stack there. They are arriving in Dawa and Bardira, which is here and here. We want to chase this, absolutely. Okay. They are now both going into Dawa. That was a bit unfortunate. Should have waited for the lock-in there. Okay, there is a 9k stack coming in. These guys are leaving, actually. Oh, they decided to stay. We'll go ahead and allow our friends to attach here. Okay, these guys marched forward, so we are only intercepting this stack. Excellent. This is fine. We have a military tech advantage here. We should win this easily-ish. They have reinforcements coming in. That's a bit unfortunate. We won that. Excellent. Okay. And they're locked in, so they're going to come into us. And here come our vassal reinforcements. Excellent. That went very, very well. Okay. Now we need to chase this down as best we can while this is still happening. Okay. They have some mercs coming up. Go ahead and knock these guys out. There we go. So they did manage to link up down here, which is a bit unfortunate, but our vassals are linking up as well. And we want to take up position up here so that we can intercept anyone coming through. We don't really want to siege this as of yet. Let's take a look at what we actually need here. We don't need this many troops, so let's go ahead and pull out these. And these guys can start actually blanket sieging over here. And we are just going to reinforce up here and keep an eye on their army and try to keep them pinned in down here. And this is the importance of higher learning. Again, here we can get ourselves diplomatic tech or administrative tech cost reductions, or we can make some money. We don't really have the money to get either, and it's only 5%, so let's go ahead and say that perhaps they should support us. There we go. This siege is going to be finishing very soon. Okay. This is excellent. And there's their force right there. They're going to get into Lamu. They're now locked in. We go intercept. Hopefully they don't have allies right here in Mombasa. That would be unfortunate. But I think we got them alone. Yes, we did. Excellent. Is that a stack wipe? I don't think it is. I think it's slightly too long to be a stack wipe. Yep. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and do that. And we have just about knocked Hobyo out of this war. Okay. They are marching into here, into Malindi. We'll go ahead and take that. Take that fight. There we go. That is all fine. Excellent. We won that. Now, we only need 3,000 troops here. We'll shift consolidate, pull out our cavalry, pull out all but 3 of those. Put these guys into Taveta here so that we can have a little bit of warning when they're coming in. There we go. And now, let's go ahead and pull out all of these guys. And then pull out our cavalry here. Like so. He has nowhere to go there. Okay, we have... We're going to be fighting him there. We don't have our good general. But this is Hobyo. Okay. Okay, excellent. Go ahead and move these guys back to here. You to there. And there we go. They do have reinforcements coming in. With any luck, we win this before they get there. We did not. Okay, so we are just retreating to there. That's not too bad. They're going to attack here. We'll reinforce that as best we can. Okay, all of those are done. Move those guys all there. This is going to be a battle here since we are, for some reason, retreating to hostile territory. Not sure why that is. We got stack wiped. Helpful. Retreating to hostile territory is not something that is supposed to happen. Let's go ahead and fall these guys back as best we can. We can't really fall back. Okay. Is this stack going to get wiped as well? They have 20,000 troops there. Kind of looks like it. Can we actually just piece this out? Nope. They don't want anything to do with that. We have 5 reasons. Okay. Well, this is still fine. Even if they do wipe this. They have 25,000 troops here? I guess they did all group up. Go ahead and move these guys up. Okay, we did not get wiped. Excellent. We'll just group our army all together. And let's go ahead and... Actually, we're not riding the line that close. Okay, let's go ahead and take out a couple more loans. There we go. We're going to go further into debt, guys. What could go wrong? And now we'll get ourselves up some mercs. Just gotta power our way through this war. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 units of cavalry. Cannon. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Like that. We do have Hobyo knocked out of this war with the exception of this army right here. Gonna go ahead and do that. And they're fighting a bunch of natives up here. That's good. That's very, very good indeed. Okay, we just about have all of this up. We'll extend this loan since we're going to need the money. Okay, these guys can walk in over here. Are they splitting up over here? Looks like they might be. Or are they grouping up? Let's see. They're locked into movement. Okay. Let's go take this. Since they're all walking away. And we're locked in and they grouped up there. Helpful. Oh well. We may actually still win that fight. Let's group up in... Where are these guys going? Badara? Okay, they're coming back. So many troops. We should just retreat. We'll retreat to Agaden. Okay. And here come our mercs. They have a long ways to go before they're actually a threat to us, so it should all be fine. Okay. Anatomical theater. Local doctors in Debre Abso have begun to pay good money to study fresh corpses. The physicians claim this practice allows them to improve their knowledge of the human body, documenting it for the betterment of mankind. Improving the grasp of human anatomy is not an argument that impresses locals when the graves of recently deceased are found open in the morning, however. The citizens of Debre Abso are now demanding that we restrict these horrible practices and that we put a stop to the grave robbers. We could lose in innovativeness by reprimanding and restricting the doctors. We can gain 5 unrest in central Ethiopia. Yuck. Or we can secure a constant supply of bodies for the work, 1 innovativeness, losing 10 prestige, and they get the same 5 unrest. Let's go ahead and take this. What could go wrong? Okay, we just need to get everybody on in here. There we go. Group all of this together. And now we should easily be able to smash this. If we can get there in time. Okay, he's going into Guido. He's locked in. We just integrated Eneria, so that's handy. They have some troops that are on their way around. We'll try to group them up with the rest of us. Okay. There we go. We are fighting these guys. We should be able to beat this no problem whatsoever. And indeed we do. We did not wipe them, unfortunately, but... it's all good. They're on the run. We can get this expansion idea, get another merchant. However, we should save up for this tech. That's not something we should do currently. Okay, we are currently there. We need to get up to here. In we go. Go, 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 go. Come on. We need this army to get there. There we go. That was almost bad. Okay, we'll go ahead and pull out some infantry. That's a 0 strength army there. We should actually, before we do this, we should shift consolidate. And now we should pull out some troops. Like so. And this force can march all the way down. There we go. This is now much more solidly under control. Unfortunately, we are significantly in debt from it. But we should be able to pay it off reasonably well. Okay. Who wants out? Hobyo wants out. That's fine, they can want out. We're not going to let them out yet. We have some more guys to conquer. Okay, we're going to take our 25k stack and send it all the way to Malindi. And then our 1k stacks will go to these little provinces. We're going to try to knock Malindi out of this war next and just push our way straight down this coast. Okay, we're going to fight Malindi's army. That's no problem. In fact, that was a stack wipe. And now we're going to fight Mombasa's army, which is probably also going to be a stack wipe. Yeah, that's a stack wipe. These guys need to die. There's no doubt about this. They have to go. So we got to do it kind of like this. Yeah, they're going to lock in here. We have to fight them here. Okay, they're not locked in. We just have to chase them back. Let's let them lock in here. There we go. And now these guys can come up here as well. We don't want them to hit these stacks if we happen to miss anything. Hey! Thanks for that. The natives gave us a bit of extra time to actually get there. Okay. We will go ahead and group this all up, and we will head to Malindi. I doubt we're going to be fighting anybody there. Mombasa is currently under siege by rebels. Okay. And then we stack wiped them. Okay, so let's go ahead and shift consolidate and leave behind one value cannon and 3 units of infantry. And then we'll just push ahead, and we'll try to push this front line down this way so that these guys won't get wiped. That's the idea. We'll kill their rebels for them. 11k is a pretty big stack of rebels for a 4-province nation. But there we go. We'll take this. We do have eyes in both directions they could try to come in. Would rather be in Tonga, but it's okay. There we go. So Mombasa is, of course, the next target here. Hobyo still wants peace. That's fine. They can want that if they want. This only requires 3,000 troops, so we'll shift consolidate, pull in 3,000 and a cannon, and we'll push ahead. We just need vision here, ASAP. This will be a stack wipe. We happened to come across Hobyo's force. That is excellent. There we go. So realistically, what are we going to do with these guys down here? Well, we're probably going to take their money, separate piece them out that way, take their money, take their trade power. I'm not going to vassalize them. They're pretty far away, and we're really low on Diplo points anyway. Although we might vassalize Mombasa. No, we're not going to vassalize Mombasa. That's not going to be a thing. So, okay, would Kilwa just peace out? Nope, they don't want to peace out yet. Sounds good. Just need to finish these sieges then. We'll go smack this 2k stack here of Melindis. There we go. Maravi is actually attacking Kilwa. We should piece them out. They have 7 reasons, but they won't pay. Let's just get them out. We don't really need anything from them, and preventing Maravi from getting as much as possible would be nice. I mean, Maravi basically has a free war there. Not much we can do about that, but Malindi wants a separate piece. They will pay war reps, and they'll pay some ducks, which is, of course, these guys. That's actually okay. We'll accept that. Okay, these guys can go ahead and head up to Ogaden. This is completely fine. This war is 100% won now, for sure. So, Mombasa. Would not accept a vassalage. We don't really want to vassal them, though. They potentially would give us war reps and money, which is basically all we want. That's Hobyo. We'll deal with them in a moment. We're just going to take land from them, most likely. As far as this goes, Warsangali does not actually have any claims down here, do they? Nope, okay. Tonga is done, so we'll go ahead and march these guys on up. In fact, we should get rid of our mercs right now. There is actually a merc in this army, but we can't detach mercenaries, helpful. Okay, get rid of that. Yeah, that's interesting. We'll have to do this the old-fashioned way, I guess. There we go. Get rid of our mercs. Okay, and now Mombasa. We just want more reps and gold. That's pretty much it. We'll probably take some steer trade. That'll be fine. There we go. Just take some money off of them. We'll use some of this money to pay back some of our loans right now. Like so. So that we're losing a little bit less money. And as far as Hobyo goes, well, we're certainly going to take some stuff. This is going to make people angry. But what people? Yemen, Mara, Dawasir, Hobyo, and Hejaz. We don't really care. Can we take everything? Not quite. We could leave them these, like, 3 coastal provinces here. And take all their money. Well, almost all their money. Well, almost all their money. And war reps. I think that'll be okay. We'll go ahead and do that. There we go. Significant gains there. We need to core all this. That's going to be exciting. We're going to have some rebels. And we need to rebuild our army pretty badly. We are very, very weak right now. And we potentially are looking at some war declarations from up here because we are so weak militarily. So we'll go ahead and start doing that. That's what we'll spend most of our money here on. We are making a little bit of money, so that's good. We do need to pay down our debt, which is what we will do right now with the money that we got from that peace. And let's go ahead and combine together all of our armies, just to be a bit more on the safe side. What do we actually have for a force limit now? 41? Okay, that's not too bad. We didn't lose much for manpower, but there's some significant financial issues going on currently. We should, if we can get away with it, annex War Sengali, but we can't get away with it, looks like. Okay, 9, 2, and 2. And our ruler died. We have a new ruler. Is he any good? Had a weak claim, so our legitimacy is very low. He's cruel. 5, 3, and 4. That's not too bad. We're doing okay. We desperately need to get our diptech up, though. How are we doing for vassals? Also, this event again, Anatomical Theater. Well, let's gain more innovativeness. 56% for War Sengali. Okay. As we rebuild our armies, that'll be fine. So let's rebuild to about a total of 20k. Our generals are corrupt. Military experience and expertise should be the main, if not only, factors influencing who rises through the ranks of the Ethiopian army. As our society grew more and more corrupt, practices drew further and further away from this ideal. The reality today is that a position as general carries a lot of prestige, and those with money or connections are more than willing to use them to secure such a position. With the existing leadership being easily influenced with these tools, they can. From time to time, someone may rise through the ranks who have actually earned their title, but many of the finest minds in strategic matters will never have a chance to lend their skills to us. Such an unjust world. -10 army tradition. Again, that's another bad event from having our corruption up so high. We're working on it, though. Go ahead and build ourselves 3 units of infantry there. And these guys can start drilling. That'll be just fine. In fact, we need them to start drilling. So that wasn't the chill zone so much. Mogadishu would potentially, after they get over the aggressive expansion, be less angry at us. But they're currently attacking Hobyo. I hope they have fun with that. They're probably our next conquest. Because this way is, I mean, possibility. Mara's in a military coalition, so they think they can actually beat us. So we definitely need to be rebuilding our army right now. Hejaz as well. But we are slowly rebuilding. We should be okay, theoretically. Those Coptic zealots are still up here. That's amusing. We do still have some more regiments coming in. And we are making 3 ducks a month. As of right now, building up towards our force limit, not necessarily to our force limit, but towards it, is going to be the biggest thing. How much aggressive expansion do we actually have with them? Okay, so on the year tick, Hejaz is no longer going to care. They're the big one that is up there. So we just need to have them not declare until then. I'm going to go ahead and move these guys up here so we're not taking attrition. We can invest in this and take less attrition. But we really need to get our mill tech up. We need to get all of our tech up. So that's what we should be working on right now. Hejaz is currently Miltech 9. Once we hit Miltech 10, we'll have a bit of an advantage, but we are currently falling slightly behind because of our ideas. But we're almost there. This will be plus 50% force limit. So once we actually get to the point where we can support building up to the force limit when all of our debt is gone, that'll be very, very powerful for us. I'll go ahead and build another unit of infantry here. Our flanking range on our cavalry is currently 2, so we should probably have 4 cavalry units. They are a bit more expensive, but we'll go ahead and do that soon. Of course, we want to go up to our full combat width with our army, which is 25, but that's not going to be a thing for a little bit. And then we would put the rest into cannons in our backline. But for now, we just need to have raw numbers on our side. So just keep building that all up. I've noticed other people have stopped joining the coalition against us. So that's really solid. There we go. Overextension gone. Excellent. Excellent. We do have some provincial unrest. Let's take a look at our autonomy. We don't really want to be dealing with rebels down here in the near future. So we'll go ahead and do all that. Potential rebels there. This is all fine. Potential rebels up this way. Again, we really don't want rebels right now. We just don't have the money to deal with them efficiently. So we'll just go ahead and increase autonomy. It's going to hurt in the long run again, but short-term gains and all that. It's kind of a terrible idea, but it's what we've got right now as far as ideas go. Ogaden is just about done, so that's excellent. The next one is going to be here, most likely, to give us opportunities out this way. Only reason we settled Ogaden was so that we could core Habio, but of course, taking this here rendered that kind of moot. We can go ahead and pull back this diplomat. And we should be working on Warsangali's opinion of us. We have shipbuilding problems. We don't have time for that. And let's go ahead and build one more troop here. There we go. We have a rebel uprising in Yemen coming up. Yemeni separatists in Zabid here. Go ahead and do that. Just to be a bit more on the safe side. We don't want to be throwing away too much manpower since we've got a lot of rebuilding to do. We also have this province here that we already increased in. We're probably still going to have rebels over here. Which means that whole thing was kind of pointless, but it's all good. We'll deal with it. So our other vassals that we should improve relations with include, particularly, Beja right now. This is who we definitely should be improving relations with. They currently do not have very much for improved relations with us, just plus 25, so we can get them very close to allowing us to annex them, actually. So it looks like we are re-entering the chill zone here. However, this is a chill zone, I believe, for another episode. So I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, and I will see you all next time.